One of my favorite things to do actually is photo retouching. And as you'll see here in this bridal photo, obviously wedding photos are really important. And to this bride here, which happens to be my lovely daughter, so I'm proud to help her with this. Some of the photos have concerning elements in them. You know, you've got the wires, see all the power lines and the stop signs and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes the photographers, they do a great job. Sometimes they don't. And sometimes we just want to change the photo. So I'm speeding this up, the video, so you can see it, but I'm outlining the bride here using Photoshop and using a pen tool, and I'm masking. I'm creating these masks. You can see I create these colored masks, and my idea here is, instead of touching it up with a clone tool, is I'm going to actually mask out all of this stuff, and I want to get a background. See this background here of a fall day, and I want to position this in the background. So basically I'm recreating the scenery that I want. And sometimes that's a better idea because it takes a lot of work to clone out photos and really fine tune them. So this is what I'm doing. I'm masking it out and I'm using various tools. See, I'm blending here. I'm fading and blending so that the hair looks natural on the background. See, I'm fading so it's kind of a blur to it. See, fading, blurring, and now I'm checking out the whole document too, and I'm going to start touching up things here. Now I know the video is going a little fast. Probably took me about 45 minutes to actually work on this here. And then I feel like the left side too. I want the left side to match the right side, so I'm going to mask it out, create this mask, and I'm creating a color just to show you the mask. And I want to use the same background that I used on the other side, but I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to cut it out on that mask. See? So on the left side has some continuity to the right side. See, we're adding those trees there so that it kind of matches. And yes, it's a fall day, so it has sort of a brownish hue to it or whatever. That's what the bride wanted. Darken up some spots so it kind of blends into that picture a little bit better. See, I'm erasing and fading to try to make that a real nice looking background image. See, got rid of all the power lines, got rid of the stop signs. So now I'm going to go into the details here. We have a few scattered leaves and rotten wood pieces. Go in here with the clone tool and touch it up, get rid of some of these cracks, and just showing you how I can create these images, clean them up for you, make it real easy, real nice image. This is a real special moment. A wedding. And a lot of times we have a real special photograph that we want to fix up, and that's why we do this kind of stuff. So we're going in here, we're touching up all the little bits and pieces, and don't get too crazy, because you could spend a lot of time on it. I'm fixing up these rot spots and all the chipped paint and all that kind of stuff to a certain extent. See, I don't want it to look yucky. Again, the bride's proudly up there on that gazebo. And I got some footprints on the steps. We can get rid of that. There's a lot of stuff we can get rid of in Photoshop. So let's not be afraid of that. We can basically create anything nowadays using AI tools, regular tools like this in Photoshop. See, I'm just kind of working on the floorboards on the gazebo. Not going crazy, because you want some imperfections because it's an old gazebo. I think it's around 200 years old, that gazebo. But yeah, just going in here and cleaning up the cracks. Retouching, spray painting, altering the photo so that it comes out nice and crisp and pretty, just like the bride wants. And then this is one that's going to be framed anyway, so you want to make sure that it has a nice, even look to it, and it looks really professional. So here's the image before. See all the background wires and signage, and voila! Create a beautiful backdrop.